this will all be edited out. So Alex from the past, hello. Well, we're from the past, talking to Alex of the future. Isn't that weird? It'll be fun when you edit this later. We're from the past talking to future Alex.
Oh, I see.
Because you're editing the video right now.
Okay, that's true.
If there was any way that you could tell us right now, like the conclusion of a sporting event, we could make so much money on it.
It's just like the guy who talks to his dog and just whispers to him, if you could just say one word, we'd be billionaires.
That's so true.
If you could talk, just now's the time. Boom! Death Nut Challenge version 2.0.
You can add sound effects on your own if you'd like. Well,
The closer I'm getting to it, the more I'm realizing this is probably not a great idea.
that's all right. Yeah, I'm not participating. I'm just here because I've already done this.
Okay, so it goes mild, mild plus medium, hot, and then the Death Nut. They don't even have a temperature range. It's in a category of its own. Getting started, warming up, it's getting real, pain sets in, and the Death Nut.
And now, to put this in perspective, I believe a jalapeno falls on the Scoville scale somewhere between 2,500 and 5,000 Scoville units. The Death Nut is encrusted in 13 million Scoville capsaicin crystals. So it's not the most fun. I think it's important if the audience knows, are you following the rules to a T?
Here's the deal. I want to say yes, but in my reality of things, I know that I'm probably just not going to. Can you explain the rules again? How does the whole...
So officially, the official rules, which I did not follow, would be no liquids or food allowed until completion. You must chew the entire contents of each level for 15 seconds. Wait 60 seconds before advancing to the next level. And after eating the contents of level 5, the death nut, you must endure a 5-minute burn to complete the challenge. So only after 5 minutes can you consume any food or beverage.
You know, I saw one guy eating the hottest peppers in the world. They did a pepper eating contest, and he just popped them in its mouth like it was, you know, popping Starburst or something.
Oh my god, I'm getting like PTSD looking at the death nut.
Well, I just sucked on a big ice scoop, and I'm gonna take a couple big gulps of this. There's a lot of peanuts in here.
Level 1 really isn't terrible. I didn't think so, but let's find out. Let's see how Alex can...
Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Death Nut Challenge begins.
So he's gonna chew this for 15 seconds before swallowing it. And then he's got to wait at least 90 seconds before advancing to the next one. It's encrusted in Carolina Reaper and chocolate Buttla peppers.
Guys, this is not going to be fun. Oh, wow. What did I get myself into?
All right, it's been 90 seconds to officially follow the rules, which he has done so far successfully. He has had no liquid since he started. He chewed the first peanut for at least 15 seconds and then waited at least 90 before advancing. So far, I think you've done very well because they're all going to suck.
Okay. Peanut 2. Here we go.
This peanut is encrusted in Carolina Reaper and ghost peppers.
I hate my life. Here we go.
So he's going to chew for 15 seconds before waiting 90. I can smell it. I can and the spice that you smell isn't hot, but because I've done this, I know what's happening.
Okay. 15 seconds. And I already know just from watching yours, last one, that it's all a lie.
It's never really easy.
I'm sure I better keep my hands away from my eyes and face.
Yeah, don't touch your face.
Because I really just want to go like Kevin style on Home Alone.
Yeah, don't do that.
I will say this though, so far, that was not like super incrementally hotter. Like it wasn't, like if it was this, I was kind of expecting this. Maybe I should do this to this. But it was like maybe this to this. I'm just crazy, it's all up in my head, but I'm already going crazy.
You're hanging in, you're doing great. I'm proud. I can tell that his demeanor has changed quite a bit. So this is Carolina Reaper and 7 pot brain strain peppers.
Has anybody ever felt their tongue vibrate?
I'm so excited to not be participating.
I'm just trying to meditate through this. Here we go. Number 3. No liquids yet. To the Empire!
15 seconds. I'm having flashbacks. I'm getting sweaty.
Definitely getting a little lightheaded from a lot of deep breathing.
Although I think if I recall correctly, level 3 was really, it was so hot that after that, although level 4 and 5 are actually hotter, it kind of burns everything in your mouth at this level. And so you don't really taste anything after this. That's the good news.
I'm eating sand.
It's not fun.
The sun is just shining directly into my mouth.
Yeah. I'm so sorry you're doing this. I think all the peppers used here are not found naturally, like, in nature.
Of course they're not.
They're all, like, scientifically engineered. Still no liquids, though. Again, I cracked, I think, at level 2. This is great. You're doing great.
These are just staring at, like, imagine having this just staring at you.
So he can now move on to level 4 whenever he would like, whenever the 7 pot-brain strain peppers subside. Yeah, although the next one, like, you only double the Carolina Reaper and add another pepper, so that's all.
Not too bad.
That's it.
Good thing I brought my handy dandy Pepto-Bismol for after this is done.
We'll see if that helps.
Oh yeah, my mouth is definitely starting to tingle now. My body is just aching for water.
Yeah, careful when you touch your face.
Yeah, this is the peanut hand. This is the
I actually
savior
did
hand.
that too. But I touched everything.
Starting to shake.
Yeah, no, I remember. I had to take laps. Now the good news is I have not found anybody actually dying from this challenge, and lots of people have done it on the internet, so...
I might just pop it in, get this over with. Half my brain is cut off. Okay, there we go, guys. Level 4. No liquids.
So he's going to chew this for 15 more seconds. He's going to feel the wrath of both Carolina Reaper peppers, the 7-pot Dula peppers. And then in 5 seconds, he's going to swallow it, have an anxiety attack.
Oh god. Just look how angry those death nuts are. My whole face is vibrating and numb now.
You don't look so good.
I think what I'm going to do is jump right into the death nut.
Okay, so he's feeling we've got 23 seconds, and he thinks he's just going to go for it. Is it
Still alive?
Okay. I don't know what to do if you're dead.
Here down. I don't feel much. It's numb.
That's almost good.
Here we go. Look how big the is. Here we go.
Oh my god, he actually... Okay, so this is 2 times the Carolina Reaper peppers, a Moruga scorpion, and 13 million Scoville capsaicin crystal.
I'm crazy. Oh god, it's so hot. I'm gonna toss this chair up in a second. I'm turning into the Hulk or something.
So remember, we have a 5-minute burn here. Yeah, you went for the biggest one as well.
5 minutes.
You're 20% of the way there, though. You're 1 minute in.
I can do this.
It doesn't get worse. It only gets better. And you probably felt the same way I did. There was a moment when you purchased this online, you were excited, right? You were actually excited to do this. Right now, you probably regret that. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. 3.5 minutes in, he's got 90 seconds to go to complete the challenge.
I might be going into shock a little bit.
Yeah, you probably are.
I'm vibrating a lot. My vision's blurry.
We're in the final minute of the burn.
I'm gonna start drooling here.
Don't drill my table. That's gross. Those noises are gross. He's handling it better than I did. Public declaration.
4, 3, 2, 1. Yes!
It's over.
Here we go!
And it's weird though because there's a reprieve for a minute and it's so good, but then it comes back, right? I guess you really stuck it through.
That is incredible.
So he completed the Death Nut Challenge, version 2.0, all 5 peanuts with no food or beverage, following the rules to a T. What are any closing statements?
My brain hurts.
To anybody considering this challenge, what is your advice to them?
Don't. You're putting yourself in pain for no reason.
Do it.
Oh god, you're right, it is coming back. Oh god, what do I do? This is the best double fisting I've ever done. Oh god.
Aren't you glad?
It does burn even more. Oh no.
I think there's only this is the final wave though. I think this is the final push.
Woo! Guys, that really was one of the hardest things I've ever done. It's like eating a cactus. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with the rest of these. I might just send a heinous Christmas gift or birthday gift, a troll to someone, ruin their days, ruin their lives. Will it ever end? Will it ever end?
Like a game where it's like trivia, but if you get it wrong, you have a big bowl of peanuts, and they're like honey roasted and salted and cashews and like the spicy, and you mix them in, so it's peanut roulette, and you have to pop a peanut. Imagine like getting a question wrong, and like you eat the death nut.
Oh God!
Like you're out of the game for like 10 minutes. Like you're not playing anymore.
Oh,
it's
man.
not. Yeah, it's like a big bowl, like a game night. Because people who don't know what they're getting, that could really be a funny time for everybody else.
This was hard.
I'm actually so impressed that
This was very difficult. I'm not gonna lie, I think actually, like drinking the milk and the water, like it reignites.
They like moved it around just enough to burn again.
Like it really did. Like I can see how it would be beneficial just to get the next one in. But oh man, after the fact, I really need to suck out an ice cube for now. That's what it feels like. Guys, if you're ever gonna do this, do it under adult supervision. It's not safe to do this alone.
But if you do it, you should videotape it and put it on the internet because it's hilarious. For
true.
everybody not involved in the actual experiment part of it.
And if you buy these, I might try to set up a partnership with them. Use promo code I want to die. You know, that's all lowercase.
I feel great. I've had a great time. I think we've all learned a lot.
What life lessons have we learned here?
You can buy the world's spiciest peanuts from deathnutchallenge.com, I think is what it is. The big thing I started thinking about is this is 2.0, and I realized while I was doing this that means there were like a panel of people who had to try like different death nuts. Like, is it good enough with just the Scoville, 13 million Scoville capsaicin crystals? Or do we need to add the Moruga scorpion? That one was pretty bad, but what about more ghost peppers? Ooh, that one was, and there was like a whole panel of people who had to try this. Isn't that crazy? What a day at work they had.
I've never been so stupid in my life.
I mean, you have to be dumb to do this, to be fair. Like,
That's true.
we're both guilty of.
I mean, look at that photo.
It's a skull on fire. I don't know what the burning point of a skull is, but it's pretty high.
Caution, extremely hot. This was there for me to read.
Yeah, if you have to wear gloves while you handle it, but then you also consume it, that is quite a bold warning. Okay, well, you've done great. There's a level of recovery now that you must go through, but do you feel like a new man? Do you feel like your old self has been burned out of you?
You know, every now and then, we got to get uncomfortable with ourselves. It's been a long time since I've gone out and gone uncomfortable to learn and grow as a person.
And now,
I don't think this was the best way to do that. There are definitely much better ways. Read a book. Okay, you can try reading a book, go to a seminar, learn a new language, or a few. You don't have to do this, but absolutely get yourself out of your comfort zone.
Because that's just good general advice from the Death Nut Challenge champion himself.
I'll tell you this. There's a 3.0. Your boy is blocking that website. It is calming down quite a bit though. The hands will stop tingling, vibrating, going numb. I think blood flow is back to normal. Actually, it's weird. Yeah, the hotness and the spice or whatever, it does just kind of disappear all at once almost. Like it's like really hot, kind of dwindles about 10% at a time. And then when it gets down to about 50%, it goes from 50 to about 5, just like that. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it does drop off quickly. It increases slowly. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And then, but it does drop off. Your body kind of says, I've had enough, and it's done with it.
The hottest point really was, I definitely needed a drink. There was no way that I was going to go much longer without getting some kind of liquid refreshment and recuperation. But the hottest point was absolutely after I drank about 3/4 of that chocolate milk glass. Definitely walking into the third level, I was thinking like, oh crap, you know, the third one, this might be after third one. It's kind of like reinvigoration, like, okay, past the third, but there's just no way. The fourth one that's it.
That's kind of like that's.
I
think that's the biggest
just
jump.
kind of, I can just kind of like look ahead of things. I'm just like, crap, this one and another one, and it's even hotter. Like
From
there's
3 to
just no
4 is
way.
probably the biggest jump, where it's like 3 is unbelievably hot and 4 is out of this world.
Excruciating.
And then by that point, you're in uncharted territories. You don't even know how your body perceives hotter than that.
Yeah.
So the death nut is bad, but it's not, you know.
But sometimes your adrenaline just says, walking into level 5, it's just like you're toast. You're done. You're experiencing death.
Version 3 coming out soon.